For my student engagement blog, I'm using a technology tool called Blooket. Blooket is a newer technology tool that is emerging in classrooms, and students and teachers are both loving it. If you are familiar with the tool Kahoot, it is very similar to it, but it has some added features that takes engagement to a whole new level. Teachers have the ability to create a set of questions. It can be over any content area. The example I have today is with some math questions. However, you could create reading questions, science, social studies, whatever you're needing to do to meet in your classroom. It could also be geared toward any grade level. For today, for the activity I'm going to show you, I have created some math questions about area and perimeter, which is geared toward more of a third grade class. With Blooket, like I said, the teacher creates the questions. There is also the advantage of clicking Discover and searching for questions already created by other teachers, or teachers can create their own, and they are able to host a game. If you host a game, your students can join. Then they will answer questions similar to the way they do with Kahoot, but they answer questions to play a game. There are multiple games to choose from. There is a gold quest, a cafe, a Tower of Terror game. There is a game where you try to defend like a base that you have. Many different games to choose from where students play against each other. However, they have to answer the questions correctly to earn rewards for their game. They can earn coins, they can earn gold, they can earn different materials that they may need for that specific game, which is what takes the engagement to a whole different level. I'm going to play a solo game just to give you an idea. So I'm going to click solo, and you will see a variety of games pop up here. There are more games offered when you are hosting it. That can be multiplayer games. This is just the solo games. And I'm going to show you. Let's play Cafe. Play a new game, and we'll begin. So in the cafe game, students have to serve their guests. And you can see right now, this guest wants a piece of toast. I don't have any food. So I'm going to have to come down here to restock food, and I have to answer questions to earn money and to earn food. Laura bought a 10-inch square pizza. The dimensions were 7 inches by 1 inch. She complained to the manager. Did she yell at the manager for the right reason? Well, the answer would be yes, because the area would only be 7 inches instead of 10. When they push yes, they have earned some toast. And the more you earn, the more money you earn, you can upgrade your food and earn more food. And then you can earn more money. And what happens at the end when you're playing this game with the class is the person who earned the most money wins. In some of the other games, when you answer the questions, you earn gold. And in the Gold Quest game, you have the advantage you can steal gold from other players, you can swap gold with other players, and all of these games are timed at 7 minutes. However, the games do not continue unless you answer the questions. You can see here, I haven't answered any questions, so I haven't gained any more food to feed my customers. It is a very fun technology tool that keeps students engaged in their learning. According to the Create Excellence framework, I rated this particular activity at a 2 for real-world learning. For this activity of area and perimeter, students with the questions provided had to find the area and perimeter of real-world objects: pizza, playgrounds, farms, pieces of cloth, pieces of wood, all real-world objects. However, students do not simulate the real world. They do not take on a real-world role. So, according to the Create Excellence framework, this would be a level 2. For cognitive complexity, I rated it at a level 1 for this particular activity. This activity is more of review questions, more of a lower level of Bloom's type of questioning, to test students' understanding of the area and perimeter concept. Since they're working at a lower level of Bloom's on these questions, the cognitive complexity is a level 1 according to the CREATE framework. However, depending on how the teachers worded the questions, the cognitive complexity level could change depending on the activity. For student engagement, I gave this activity a 3 because according to the CREATE Excellence framework, the students need a choice for tasks and they are differentiated. Students definitely have a choice for tasks with Blooket. They have a variety of games that they can choose from that aligns with the questions that they are given by the teacher. Students do not have to all play the same game, or the teacher can host them all to play the same game, but they are all provided questions by the teacher. The questions can even be differentiated for students depending on what questions this teacher assigns to specific students. Because of this, I leveled the student engagement at a 3. This technology tool is very engaging for students. They are engaged in the questions in order to earn points and materials and rewards for their game. For technology integration, according to the CREATE Excellence framework, I ranked it at a level 1, simply because they are working for this activity at a lower level of Bloom's with the technology. The technology is an add-on. They could answer these questions on pencil and paper, but by combining it with the Blooket activities, it increases the engagement for the students. However, like I mentioned, since they are working for this activity on lower level of Bloom's questioning, using the technology, I ranked it at a level 1. All of these rankings could be different depending on the questions and activities chosen by the teacher. Let me show you the final part of the game. I let my time run out as I was explaining the different aspects of Blooket to you, but when you finish, it shows you what place you finished in. You get token multipliers, and you want to earn tokens to earn advantages in other games. It will also show you the accuracy of the questions that you answered. I answered 1, got it correct, so I have a 100%. And for this particular game, it shows me how much food I served and how much money I earned. If I were playing it as a class, it would show the top 3 students, and it would show their money earned, and their accuracy is for the teacher. If I give this to the students, I can also use it as an assessment because I have the ability to go back in and see which students got which questions correct and which questions incorrect. Blooket is a very engaging technology tool for students that can be used in a variety of ways, and students love the opportunity to incorporate games in their learning.